Hello guys, welcome to another project on ALS Software Engineering. Today we'll be looking at a project which is 0x02, the VI project. The first thing I want to focus on is what? The read or wash. There's a link here which is basic VI command. So if I open this in a new tab, I want us to explore some important command which will actually help you in the run of this program. So ensure you read all these. First you read the content of this file, right? Which means what is VI? So VI is like a visual editor, right? It is called a visual editor rather, and it is used to manipulate files. You can use it to create files, modify files, and you can use it to manage files. So this is very important, right? So this means to create a file, right, or to modify a file, we're going to use what? This command. So to see that in action, right, so we can just do vi, the name of the file. So I'm going to do a file which is example.txt. So what this will do is going to create this file. So if I press enter, right, if I press enter, you can see it creates a file. You can see the name of the file at the bottom here. The name of the file at the bottom here. Sorry, let me just put some things. I'm going to explain how to put some things. So let me just. So if I do lx now, you can see the file has been created. And if you look at the content of the file, right, you can see those were the text I typed earlier in while modifying that file. So what I want us to focus on this time is what? The VI and the name of the file. It can be anything. It can be anything at all. It can be anything at all. Immediately you press VI and a text. So that is going to be the name of the file. For example, enter. You can see it's telling me new file, right? New file here. Okay. Let me just. You can still use that same command to modify an existing file. How do I mean? If you look at my screen, you will see that there exists a file in my current folder which is example.txt. So to modify this file, I'll just do vi, then the name of the file. So if I press enter, you can see I am now back to the content of the file which I typed earlier on. So I can modify it. You can see, then you can see the file has been modified, right? So let's see the content of the file. You can see the new text has been updated. That's for that. So now you can see another command here which is vi-arrow file name. So it means recover file name that was being edited when the system crashed. Let's say for example, right, I was typing on this file, okay, when something happened. Probably I lost my network, or my computer just crashed, or the battery of my system was just down. So this file will be saved. The file will be saved. Now to recover this file, all I need to do is to do vi-arrow then example.txt. So with this command now, I will be able to recover the file, the content of the file. So let me scroll down. I want you to read here to exit vi, how to exit what? Vi. So I want you to see this command here, right? So one thing I want you to take note of is this word return. They are using it so much here. You can see return. They actually specify here what? Enter or return key. So but most of our computer, I want you to take note that this return you are seeing here is what? Enter. This return is what? Enter. Okay, so the first command you see here is regular :x, and what does it mean? It means to quit vi, writing out modified file to file name in the original invocation. So let's say, for example, we want to modify this file, right? So if I press enter, right, then how do I exit this file? That is where we need regular colon. Okay, so to punch the regular column, you need to do shift. You need to do shift and regular column. I want you to take note at the bottom, right? You can see what happened here. You can see what happened here, right? You can see it's now prompting me to type something. So what I will do now is to put X and enter. If I press X and enter, you can see it is modification of the file. There is another command which is WQ. Let us see that in action. But what it means is what? Quit VI, right? Writing out mode. So it's basically the same thing with X. So to see that in action, see, if I do shift colon on my keyboard, which is a regular colon, so I will just do WQ. This is the same thing what with X. Okay, so WQ, enter. So there are some times whereby you just want to quit without doing anything. You just want to quit the modification mode. So all you can do is what? Regular colon Q. This will also quit the VI mode. But the difference is that I'm right there again. So if you do WQ, it is going to write the modification you've done. Okay, let me just show it in action. You can see I added AA at the bottom, right? So I added AA at the bottom. If I write WQ, so it's going to write what I have typed, which is the AA. But however, if I type Q, okay, sorry about that. If I type Q, sorry, so if I type Q now and exit, okay, so to see this in action, right? So if I do VI and whatever I type here, probably I don't want to type and I just want to exit, so I will just type Q and it's going to what? Exit. Then there's another command here which is Q and the exclamation mark, then return. So what this means is to abandon all what I have typed in the file and close the file. So let me say, for example, right, I go into this file and I type something here, then I don't want to save the new text I just typed. So I'm going to do Q, then the exclamation mark, enter. So if you check it, so let me use less, you can see those new changes were now added to the file. So another thing is moving cursor. So you can move cursor around. Just make sure you digest the important things in this document. Ensure you won't read all, put it into practice and everything. It's very important. It's going to help you. So but the basic of it is what? VI, then the name of the file. Then to insert, you need to press what? I. You need to press I on your keyboard. So if I press insert, you can see I am now in the insert mode. I cannot type, right? To exit the insert mode, you can press escape. Okay, so the escape will actually take you out from there. Then to exit, regular colon, then WQ to write what you've written, then quit a file, or you can just use X, right? X. So those are the basic, and this is what you are going to be using. For me, that is what me actually using for this project. You can use Emacs and the rest, but I actually prefer using VI or Vim. So thank you very much, guys. Make sure you cover the content and make sure you do a lot of practice. I will see you in the quiz section. Hello guys, welcome to the quiz section. So the first question says, how do you enter insert mode in VI? Okay, so to enter insert mode in VI, like I said, you need to type what I on your keyboard. Then the question 1 says, how do you enter command mode in VI? To enter a command mode in VI, you need to what? Press escape. Okay. Then question 2 says, VI is included with almost every Linux distribution. This is true because I did not install VI on my computer and I am using Linux. Okay. So question 3, it says, sorry about that. Question 3 says, how do you quit VI? Okay, there are different ways to quit VI, but they're giving us one here, which is, so you can see it's regular colon Q and return or enter. The return is also what? Enter. So that is all. We're going to move to the tags section. Okay, so for the tag section, for the tag section, one thing I want you to do is to read the requirement. It is very important. It is very important you cover the requirement. In fact, you should read the general objective. Everything. Make sure you cover everything. Then, on the quiz section, you can see the first thing you want to do is to go to your sandbox section. Open it in a new tab. And for the new tab, you want to use your web terminal. So you can click on this. It takes you to your web terminal. So your web terminal, now you need to read what they want you to do. So the first task says, navigate to /root and create a directory named 0x02_vi. Okay, so I'm going to copy the name of the directory, and remember we should navigate towards /root. So what I will do is to cd /root. So if I do pwd, you can see my current directory is root, and they ask us to do what? To create a directory named 0x02_vi. So to do that, I will do mkdir and right click, paste the name of the directory. So if you press enter, it is going to create what? A directory here. I'm not sure I have that kind of directory, but let me see. Okay, it does exist. You can see I've created that directory already. So when you're done with that, next thing you want to do is to use your checker to check if everything is correct. So you can check on this and click on start new test. Then you wait for the response. If everything is green, it shows you have successfully created that folder. You can see my result checks everything is green, and you can see the congratulations message at the top. It's congratulations, all tests passed successfully. You are ready for your next mission. So you want to close and move to the next task, which is task 1. So what do they require of us? It says, what is the command to insert text before the cursor? So it says, write the answer into what? The file. You can validate if the format of your answer is correct by displaying the file information. Okay, what do they want us to do? So they're asking us what? There is a command, right, to insert text before the cursor, and they want us to write our answer in this words file inserting. So we need to create a file in the folder. We need to create a file in this folder. So the first thing you want to do is to navigate to this word folder. So cd oxo2 vi excuse me, and you can see if I do pwd here, you can see my current folder, which is root/o0x02_vi. Yes, and if you look at there, that is where they want us to be. So they said we should write our answer in this file inserting. So what you want to do is to do vi in what? Inserting, to create the name of the file. So you press enter. When you press enter, you can see mine is I to insert. So immediately I type I, you can do I to insert here. Okay, then you type your answer. My answer is I. Then I want to exit this file. So what I will do is regular colon, is escape, regular colon, and quit. Okay, sorry about that, I made a mistake. Okay, so immediately you are done with that, you want to go back here and click on check your code. Okay, but note that before you do that, if you do lx, sorry, not here, sorry about that, if you do lx, right, you want to see that the file exists. You can see the name of the file inserting, and you can also view the content of the file, just like they said. It said you can validate if the format of your answer is correct by displaying the line information. So you can copy this. No, you don't even need to copy. So you can just do ls-l and enter. Okay, you can see it here, ls-l-enter, because I'm not sure if we copy this command and run it, it's gonna work. But let me just copy and try it. See, if I paste the command, okay, good. So you can see what you see here. You can see we're actually having the same result. So it means that the file does exist. Inserting, it means what? The file name what? Exists. Okay, so once you are done, the next thing you want to do is to use your checker to check and start testing. So immediately everything is okay, you should know that you actually put the right answer in that file. The next thing you want to do is to go to the next task, which is task 2. So this is saying it says what is the command to delete and cut the current line. Okay, write your answer into the file in that same folder we've created, but the file name should be what? Cutting. So now, since you're already in that folder, you want to do your vi/cutting. Okay, so you want to do this and put in what? Your correct answer. I've already put my correct answer, so what I will just do is to exit. Okay, so you can see immediately you've done that, you should make sure the file exists, and the file should exist if you use vi. So this is it, cutting. And what you want to do next is to click on what? Your checker. Click on your checker and start testing. Immediately you are done, everything should be good. Okay, the next thing you want to do is to what? Put your answer here. For number 3, it says what is the command to paste the line in the buffer into text after the current line. So you can see is to do the same thing and put it here. You can see this is the file. That means you should create what? This file, pasting. You can see the name of the file, pasting. So you should put your answer here, right? So to do that, you can do what? VIM, sorry, it's VI. I'm going to using VI for now. VI, okay. So you can see P is for what? Paste. So I'm going to quit. And when you're done with that, come back and use your checker. Start test. Once you are good, everything is okay, you should see this green button here. This green button will show what? Success. Okay, so the next thing you want to go is what? The task 4 section. For task 4, what you want to do is write this file, but you should read the requirement. So it says, what is the command? What is the command to undo what you just did? Write your answer in the file. Okay, so since we're already in this folder, the next thing we want to do is to create this file. So to create this file, so you should do what? VI undoing. And in undoing, once you press enter, you want to write your solution. So if you press enter, you can see the answer is what? Regular colon U. So that's for that. I'm not going to edit anything. I want to just exit. So immediately you've done that, you come here and use your checker. Click on start test, and once everything is successful, you go to the next question. For the next question, which is question 5, task 5, it says, what is the command to quit VI even though latest changes have not been saved for VI call? Write your answer into the file, into the folder, and this is the file exiting. Okay, so to write the solution, we need to do VI what? Exiting. So you can see my own is what? Dash Q, regular colon Q. So I will just quit. That is what I'm doing now. Alright, so immediately you have done with this, you should go to the next line. So basically this is how you're going to complete all the tasks. I'm going to put a link on the GitHub on my GitHub where it will point to the project, so you can look at it, make sure you get everything is working perfectly. So that is all for this video. I'll see you in the next video.